This video will show you how to replace your front ABS wheel speed sensor on this Toyota Corolla. This will be located behind your front wheel. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing we have to do is safely raise and support the front of the vehicle so the front wheel's off the ground. After you've done that, we're going to remove all 5 of our 21mm lug nuts and then the wheel. Now that we have the wheel out of the way, we have a clear view along the back side of the steering knuckle where our ABS wheel speed sensor is mounted. Use a 10mm to remove the mounting bolt. Inspect and replace any hardware as necessary. Once you have the bolt out of there, the next thing we want to do is try to take hold of the sensor and give it a wiggle. Sometimes it's going to slide out of place fairly easily. Other times you might have to use some pliers and give it a slight twist. Now that we have that disconnected, we're going to follow our ABS wheel speed sensor wiring harness up to its next mounting point on the front strut assembly. Now up here you can see a 14mm mounting bolt. This bolt is holding your brake flex hose and the ABS wire in place. Let's remove that bolt. Now that we have that dislodged, let's just make our way back down towards the steering knuckle. We have a mounting point here. I'm using a pocket screwdriver. You can use a pick. Just make your way underneath the locking ear. You should be able to separate that. Now let's continue up to the next mounting point. Now right up here we have a 10mm mounting bolt. Now the connector is just up and behind this area, but to easily gain access, we're going to dislodge 2 push clips. There's one here and there's one on the rearward side. For this, I'm just using a trim tool as a prying device. You could try using a flat blade screwdriver. Let's start removing the center to unlock it, and then we can remove the entire thing. Now we can see our connector up inside this area. You can pull away on your fender liner. We're going to have to dislodge this from the body of the vehicle. I'm just continuing with my trim tool. You can also use a flat blade screwdriver. Let's go ahead and pry it right out of place. Now we can disconnect the ABS sensor. For this, we do have a locking tab right along the side here. Just go ahead and press that in. A quick inspection of each side for corrosion, of course. Okay. There it is, friend. Prior to installation of the brand new wheel speed sensor, let's make sure we clean the mounting areas. We'll start at the body here. Now down here, I'm just going to use some fine sandpaper. We'll give this a light scuffing, a close inspection. It's important to make sure nothing's inside of the port leading into the knuckle. When cleaning this area, I never try to use any type of detergent. Okay, we can install our brand new ABS wheel speed sensor. We're starting all the way down at the bottom. We'll get this in position and start in our mounting bolt. Once you have the bolt started in, snug it up and torque that to 75 inch-pounds. Got our torque wrench here. Now along the forward side of the front strut, we'll get this into its mounting position. Press that in. Now once you have that in place, we're making our way up to the next mounting point. The ABS wire bracket is going to slide into this position. Now we have our brake flex hose. That's going to slide right over this. We'll align the mounting bolt ports in all of these areas and start in our mounting bolt. Okay, that's bottomed out. We'll just take it a tiny bit further. Double check to make sure it's properly secured in place. You do not want either of these things hanging in some area that they can get damaged while you're driving down the road. Let's get our ABS wire up to the next mounting point here. This has a locating tab, just slides into the groove. Continue on with your 10mm headed mounting bolt. Start it in, snug it up. Now all the way up at the top, it's time to connect our ABS connector. We're going to align our locking tabs and press the two portions together. Listen for a click. After an audible click, a light tug confirming it's properly secured together. Now we have our securing tab right down along the bottom of the wire. We're going to press that up into its mounting point. Once you feel as though you have it in there, just give it a slight tug. We want to make sure it's properly secured so it will not get damaged. Let's reinstall our shield here and install our push pins. If any of them did break, you do want to replace them. Just going to push this one in here. Let's get our wheel in place. Now at this point, we're going to start on all 5 of our 21mm lug nuts. We'll bottom them out, get the wheel safely on the ground, and we can torque these to 76 foot-pounds. With the wheel back on the ground, let's torque each one of our 21mm lug nuts to 76 foot-pounds. Torqued. Okay friend, we finished the installation of our front ABS wheel speed sensor. The next thing we want to do is take the vehicle for a road test and make sure we have no ABS light. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.